Hey Aquarius, welcome in. If you're new here, all the info you need to know is listed down below, including our current subscriber contest and all that jazz. Hope everybody had a good holiday. We're going to do your soul contracts and separation video today. So we're going to see how they feel, what they want to say first here, if they could, from the heart. It's hard for me too. I see other people in you. You are my lighthouse. So that I see other people in you, I feel like you remind them of someone, maybe a close friend, a spirit they recognize from a previous life, any of that kind of stuff. You never leave my thoughts. I think about you all the time. I'm planning to take action soon. Wow. Oh, and by the way, guys, the Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini readings were like some of the deepest connections I've ever read for in my life. So if you have that in your chart, if you're dealing with one of those, you might want to check those out if this resonates, okay? And definitely wait towards the end. And in Gemini, I called them Cancer the whole time. That's a sign for somebody. Look at this, guys. I want to return to you. I want to contact you, but I'm not sure what to say or how to approach. I recognized you the moment our eyes met. So see, there was that recognition. They just didn't quite understand it. I don't feel good enough for you. And there's some resistance in their energy as well, as I can't do this right now. So the timing could have been bad or is bad now for them, or they just don't even know how to process it due to the intensity of the connection. Let's see what else they have to say here. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius' person from the heart. Whoop, that one tried to flip, didn't quite make it. You and I were too young. Could have been just emotionally or spiritually too young as well. I bury myself in work to forget about you. I wonder if you're happy without me. So there's definitely a lot of thinking. I don't think they know how to get you off their mind. And that's part of the confusion and why they feel like they can't handle it. I wish I could take back my words. I want to be more than friends. Some final thoughts from the heart space here. Jury. I held your past against you, even though I promised you that I wouldn't judge. And I also feel like they also held the past of themselves against you. Anybody that had ever done them wrong romantically, you know, this connection brought that back. Opened those scars, triggered them. Validation. Don't deny or make light of what we shared between us. Even if we never get to write the ending to our story, it was real. Denial. I'm in denial about my feelings for you, the depths of our connection, and how much you mean to me. No thoughts or feelings. I never think of you at all anymore. I think that that's what they either tell people or that's how they try to handle it. Too intense. I'm not willing to risk feeling that intensely for someone again, so I settled for what would be the safest choice for me emotionally. Yeah, see, they were not ready to handle it. Unawakened. I don't believe in soulmates or twin flames. So that recognition, if they don't believe in that type of love or that type of thing, especially if they're not even barely inclined on the spiritual path or thinking about things, that's what that means. So they're just having a little trouble understanding it. So let's see how they feel about the connection at this moment. How does Aquarius' person feel about the connection at this time, please? Sacred Pool and Storm Fields. Oh, that's I heard disrupting the peace. Let's see what else I got. Wow, a lot came out for you guys. So we have Storm Fields that came out with wide open, coming to life, Sacred Pool. So Storm Fields and Sacred Pool together, wide open, coming to life, and education. So they're either going to have an epiphany or something's going to trigger them figuring it out with this education card, that final piece of the puzzle, to where they're wide open to, you know, reconciliation if you want that, or to going on this journey, and it brings them to life in a way. You bring them to life. They're really starting to get it. You might have made a believer out of them. Why is Stormfields here with Sacred Pool, please? Oh, I wasn't going to pull this deck out first, but I did, so we're going to go with it. Yeah, they're definitely That could be what's disrupting their peace. Also, their sleep. Spirit's trying to give them downloads, you know, in the 3D. And then it's offense. The ball is in your court. I think Spirit's telling them that. Like it's okay to go forward, to reach out, to at least make peace here. See, holding on to past events and or relationships, ignoring big issues or heavy burdens. That is that mentality over here where the jury card, they held the past. That's their past. And so when they felt this intensely about you, it triggered it all. There was a hesitancy to pick a side, to give it a shot, because they were so fearful. What else about storm fields and sacred pool before we get off the tarot? Privileged lady. Message of concern. Sudden wealth. That's been coming out constantly. That's the number 11 card. That one kind of fell, though, out. So, message of concern with the privileged lady. Why is that here, please, Spirit? Somebody took a leap of faith and found themselves again. And that might have triggered some of these thoughts within this masculine, him to figure it out, to become unguarded, because we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, and then the Seven of Wands. So they were so guarded to take that leap with you, but somebody else did. What about the baggage and the elephant, the heavy burdens? They couldn't let it go, and so they also, it was a burden to not come forward and apologize and confess this love, to heal it. Page of Cups, the Star. Look at this, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Cups. It's like they stuffed it down the best that they could, like, nope, I'm ignoring it. And then something causes them to have this epiphany, and I think it's you moving on. Or them hearing that you moved on, something about that. They're looking at it, their perception changed. This privileged lady here. Privileged lady and message of concern. Let's just get one more, because I feel like there's one little piece I'm supposed to be saying that I'm not getting here. Colleague tried to flip out. The divine feminine. A colleague. They might have heard something through a coworker, colleague, somebody in the community. It could be a friend. Somebody that's not super close, but would kind of have eyes or a tab on you, if that makes sense. And they found out you're doing really well for yourself, and that triggered all of this. So they're starting to kind of figure it out. What about the education coming to life and wide open for how they feel about the connection with Aquarius, please? Pathway. 35 and 35. Shut up, guys. Coffin. Oh. They know they went down the wrong path. That they should have had that opportunity with you. They should have taken it. And they didn't. Family room and child. That combo came out in Capricorn. Let me see about that before I say anything about that, because I don't know that that's necessarily a restriction. Courage, fearlessness, time is running out. Deep knowing, and the light at the end of the tunnel. For a few of you out there, they might have initially said that they didn't want the traditional commitment, marriage, children, that type of lifestyle, and that's what killed it, because you did. And maybe they expected it to come back together again, you know, or that you would change your ways or come back around. And now you found somebody else that's willing to give that to you. Because something that was undiscovered or hidden is coming to light regarding you and what's going on in your world. What about the coffin? That's deep unconditional love. Akashic records, soul contracts. Regrets of past actions, thoughts, and nostalgia. What about pathway? Guys, this is so beautiful. Whenever the ball was in their court, they became defensive. They went down the wrong path. They did not speak the truth about how they felt for you. They were drowning in emotions, and they still kind of are, but now they know why. And everything happens for a reason and divine intervention. Let's get some clarifiers out with the tarot for this. This is really great, guys. This is beautiful. Because they're seeing things like, it's almost like that Black Crow song, seeing things for the first time. Like before, they just didn't get it at all. They go from not getting it to just, what about this pathway? There was this expectation. Look at these threes, 2 threes, 3 of swords, 3 of wands, the 7 of cups. They were too scared to go down that path, but there was an expectation that someday it would come back together again. That you weren't going to move on or let go. Or whatever was, I'm hearing whatever happens, happens. And now all of a sudden it matters. What about the scrolls, deep unconditional love, regrets of past actions? Wow. They let the Empress go. And they don't know how to heal this with her. Something restricted it. Either their own demons within, or they weren't healed. Could be a Capricorn energy, but I feel like they stepped on their own toes. Too afraid to make that choice, to make that risk, that leap of faith due to past baggage. What about the, why is time running out? I feel like somebody's getting married or moving in with somebody. It's a deep commitment, and it's going to trigger the heck out of this person. Yes, the 6 of Swords again. Somebody is moving on. Withheld their energy. Very quickly. The Chariot, and then there's the 7 of Swords. With the Hierophant. And the 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. They're like, I don't want to miss this opportunity again. I don't want to sabotage this again for myself. That is amazing, guys. Okay, so now we're going to see what's blocking from each side of the equation here. I'm going to label it divine, feminine, or masculine, but just pick whichever side. It's just easier that way. So what's blocking the divine feminine from this coming back together? What's standing in the way on her side? Purification, that just came out for Capricorn. 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. And purification is emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. So there's some emotional balancing that needs to be done regarding the connection a little bit. And then also working on her own self-fulfillment. She might feel guarded because from that protection, I get that her heart chakra might be a little blocked, or she's scared to open her heart again. Not just to him, but maybe even to anybody. So keep that in mind. Oh, that's too many. Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, excitement. The search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Amethyst, transformation, which is certainty and confidence. So she needs to get her groove back a little bit. I don't want to take the search. I feel like that was stuck. And she's getting this magic back in her life. For those of you that have moved on and have found that commitment, that is definitely, that was like the final blockage. That's going to trigger this person big time. I'm going to see if I can get one more before we clarify. This deck is not, I love it, but it is not friendly to shuffle. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. So that being a blockage to me, did she give up on faith? Did she give up hope on this? Or is she still expecting that? Why is serendipity here? Possible red flags, pay attention, be aware. Skittish, nervous energy. I feel like that's the expectation. She's blocked from moving forward with whoever she's trying to move forward on. Look at that, the Lovers, because of this energy with this masculine. She just needs to pull that back and just focus on moving forward. Put herself first, just regardless. transform, you know. It's going to be a purification on a whole different, on all the levels. See, mature man with courtship. Put that into like what she wants, what she needs out of a relationship. Focus on that. Pay his energy no mind, because he's doing his work. He'll be coming back in. And then, oh, I didn't even see that release. Look at it from a different perspective. So she's just a little bit still hanging on to this expectation, or not able to see life without this masculine. There's that runner-chaser dynamic. Messages found in songs or lyrics or confessions of love, and distorted views regarding a person or situation, and glossing over the truth. Let me get a clarifier on that, because I had a couple things to say there. Why did those come out? Page of Swords. So she gathered some information there. King of Wands. Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So a little bit of looking at it differently. Definitely look at this relationship with this masculine for what it was in that moment as well. Like logically, we can't just, you know, write off their behavior because they're a twin flame and that's what they do, they run. Because there was a significant level of pain that affected this feminine as far as moving forward with new relationships. And she feels like that passion, she can't quite get that passion in her new gig. Everything else is, yeah, there's the Hierophant. Everything else is wonderful, but she can't get that passion at least to the level where she wants it to be with this new person, because see, she's still holding on to the past. The Devil, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Hierophant. So just release. Release, Divine Feminine. Attachment to the outcome. Very difficult to do, but that's the only thing standing in the way. Release his energy. Go about your business with this mature man, or with whichever person, and wait for him to come back mature. Or actually pay him no mind, I mean. Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. See, as soon as she does that, he wants to say that message. Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. So that's what's keeping him from speaking what's in his heart. Spiritual understanding. And he's starting to gain that knowledge. She's about to make it really a lot quicker for him too, with her moving on. Peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So he does need to find some inner peace. He's got some hesitation. We'll find out what or why. Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, healing. Got a little bit of healing still left to do, but he's also got to face his fears. Because he put them in this mess, so, you know, this person put this person in this mess, so they've got to be the one to fix it, right? So what is this message of love, spiritual understanding, sudden wealth? Oh, this has been coming out constantly. Twin flame card in this deck. The value of this relationship. Mature woman. Could be the ancestors working behind the scenes, but I also feel that it's them realizing, mature man, mature woman, we've come so far. I am impoverished without you. You occupy my thoughts. I know what I want as far as my house and my stability. Why is mature woman here? Sudden wealth. Change in direction, off course. They don't want to repeat the same patterns. They want to fix it. They're losing a little bit of hope because so much time has passed and it's so overwhelming and confusing. Because to this person, I think they have a hard time reconciling like love and stability. Like you can't have it both. Some people, you know, like focus on their career. They have a hard time also having that same level of love. It's similar to this, but not, it's more on the home front. I don't think they want anything that intense, even in their atmosphere, because it's scary. Anything else to add to this spirit? Then we're going to move on to whether, will there be contact and when. But see, once they really went within and thought about it, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo too. It's like here's this, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. It's like clarity here, the Hangman, and the Eight of Wands. There's communication and reciprocation with the Six of Pentacles. That's really lovely, Aquarius. Like there's some real solid growth here for both these people. All right, so will there be contact and when? This has been coming out in like 2 or 3 different groups. So just find your group, however it resonates, you know, be assertive within the next few weeks. We'll get them out and then I'll arrange them into groups. No need to worry. Wait. Improving health. Need to get one more here. Opportunity. I'm hearing wait. There'll be another opportunity. No need to worry. Improving health. And then also be assertive within the next few weeks. Somebody needs to be assertive. What card do we need to have here? What about be assertive within the next few weeks, Spirit? What group would that go to? Maybe 5 weeks. There's some thought here, some contemplation, because if there's something you did that you regret or said that you regret, I'm hearing like list it all out. Write it all down for yourself so that you'll know exactly what to say, because this has been a long time coming. Now the Death card came out here with that, so that's kind of weird, but we had the Knight of Pentacles with these 2 cards, the 8 of Wands, and then the Death. Why is the Death? That could be just a squash, you know, what happened between you guys. Oh no, it's the death of inactivity. It's time to move forward, to be assertive with how you feel. That you'll know when. You'll definitely know when. They'll send you a sign. The Lovers, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the World. Don't, I almost hear missed opportunity, but don't self-sabotage it. If they come in and they're being, you know, nice and friendly and want to clear the air, state your case without, regardless of how they did, don't step down to their level. I don't think most of you will do that. But there's some resistance here, definitely, with the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. But with the Chariot and the Lover, I mean, it's going to happen. So within the next few weeks, it'll be coming. For the no need to worry, improving health people, there's that guardedness. Just need to heal a little bit more and face the fears. That's what's restricting this holding on. So just let it heal a little bit more. No need to worry there. If you're in that group, when can they expect change? Either contact or something different. By the summertime. Something will happen in November. I think that's improving health. It'll slowly improve. And then dependent upon free will, they'll come back around in the summer. Now for the wait and the opportunity people, you probably know where you are in that. Despair, adjudication. If you're going through some other stuff in your personal life right now, wait for a better opportunity. Or if you feel in your gut like it causes you despair to communicate, wait. Yeah, because there's still some stuff to work through. Wait for that epiphany. And then you'll know. You'll definitely know. So let's get some final advice for Aquarius. This is a beautiful reading, guys. I hope it resonated. And if you're new here, come on, join our tribe. Love to have you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. Also let go of control issues. That one flew down as well. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That feels like more like an energetic addiction. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. I think that message goes to the people that didn't want that traditional commitment with children and now are realizing their person's going that route. All right, guys. Well, I wish you guys the best. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great weekend. Love and light. Take care.